Hey everybody, I'm just shooting this video. I haven't shot a video for this channel in quite a while, and I was just looking at some of the older videos that I had put on this channel, beginning with Bold, talking about Bold, Peter Diamandis' book that was new at the time, and several others, discussing hypotheticals, situations like how would I get in touch with futurists like Peter Diamandis or Ray Kurzweil or Jeff Bezos, and trying to imagine what is on their consciousness at this very moment and how to tap into and grab their attention. So anyways, I'm shooting this video just as a kind of a reflection and I guess it's, personal, professional, when I'm thinking about these futurist ideas. So in the last year or so, and more so in the last 6 months, I started really diving into blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, and I think for me that was maybe kind of part on ramp for where technology is accelerating and where technology is merging, and we talk about spiritual machines. I guess to me, in one sense, things like AI and blockchain and these technologies together are, for example, blockchain is building trust into a trustless system, and this can as a spiritual principle, this idea of automating trust, this can revolutionize kind of life here as we know it and the way that we interact and do business, etc. But on this channel, I talk about the implications for our exponential accelerating future. And guys like Ray Kurzweil, I'm shooting this video right now. It's it's March 14th, 2018. We still have snow outside today. We just got hit with about I don't know, maybe a foot. I'll stand up so you can all see it. So I did a good job of shoveling, and the plows came, but you can still see. I think it's been melting because temperature warmed up, but nonetheless. All right, anyways, this video is not about that, the snow per se, but so I just want to shoot this video. I hadn't shot a video for this channel in quite some time, and I want to let you know that it's still, obviously it's probably even more so on the forefront of my mind. I think, which is why I spent so much time learning about blockchain, cryptocurrency, and where that stands now, and its potential, and just kind of thinking through all the options of how it can change society and business, and I think there's a lot of use cases. So I think stay tuned on that. I think a lot say that's probably it's quite early. And but things are happening. And anyways, I think to take a broader look, it's 2018 here. Ray Kurzweil thinks, possibly early 2030s. He's talking hybrid thinking and nanobots connected to the to the brain, extend the neocortex type of. So how does one think about that? And I guess that's maybe why I haven't posted on this channel in quite a while. I started a project a little while back with a few friends, and we were discussing the name of that channel, Looking Forward, and you can go check out all of our conversations, because we had kind of in-depth conversations where we would pick topics on accelerating technology, and and just kind of discuss them. And it's interesting, just to see kind of what I was thinking about then and what I'm thinking about now. And, even in one of the videos, I even discuss, I wasn't quite familiar with the, Ethereum at the time, but I could already see my wheels seeing it in the potential of digital law and smart contracts, and seeing how that could change the world. And that was, before I even knew what it was, which I probably found maybe a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years later. And so, yeah, that's just been neat. And so, anyways, but how does one think about, plan, cope with this potential, very, 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 I mean, let's just get real. If Kurzweil's right, we're looking at 12, 13, 15 years. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I think about what the world looks like when we are, digital, our brains are extended, and we're knowing all thoughts. It's hard to even fathom, really. And so I think that's why, let's be real. Let's try and do the best that we can. Spirit, body, mind, stay healthy, strong, positive, and just grow. And, it's happening. So, there's things to think about. But anyways, not to make this video all that long, I obviously, have a big passion, a big interest for exponential technologies, and I think if you watch some of my other videos in the past, you've seen that. And now it's kind of, how do you focus on the present? How do we live in the present as this stuff is happening, so that we can enjoy it, and we can enjoy each and every moment, enjoy, the blessing that life is. And so, that's the goal here. And, maybe that's why I've been kind of stepping back a little bit. It's not because I'm not interested. It's just, sometimes I find that when you put things away, for me, sometimes it's not even, I'll be in this, day in, day out, and then I'll take a week, a month. I won't really even think about these things. And, for me, it's great, because it gives me a different perspective when I do go back and I do look at these things again. And I've applied that, in a lot of different areas in my life. And it's kind of the way that I study. It's kind of the way that I learn. And I've realized that I actually learn more, when I'm thinking about what questions I'm going to ask next, and, really, contemplating, whatever we're talking about. And so, yeah. So that's kind of why I take a little step back now. The world is moving fast. I believe it's accelerating and moving faster and faster. I don't think that we've seen really much of anything yet. And, some of the leading technologies like artificial intelligence, it's, when you think about how that could change our species. So it's big. It's big. I think it's going to be great, but it's also going to be fast. It's going to have lots of implications that we have to think through, and, we're changing, we're evolving. So I don't know when the next video I'll shoot will be, but, leave your comments for sure, because, whenever it is, whether it's next week or next month, leave comments, whether directly to me, if you want to reach out to me, either leave your email address, with the comments or some of the questions, that you have. If you don't want others, if you don't want to do it that way, my email, fastentrepreneur@gmail.com. Lots of different ways that we can connect, but, who knows? You might have a thought. You might agree with me. You might disagree. You might want to share a resource with me. We might end up doing business together, 3 years down the road, something. So that's why, building connections and just moving in that direction is important. I'm going to end this video, guys. Stay strong, stay blessed, and until next time, I'll see you, and let's enjoy this exponential life together.